Hi there. So I'm joined today by Jo Sweeney, and Jo Sweeney, thank you so much for joining me.
Of course, happy to be here.
Fantastic. So Jo is a leadership and mindset coach to female entrepreneurs. She's got her own coaching company now called Guts, Grit and Glory. And boy, does she deliver on this. It's her own program and it's super powerful. So Jo has kindly come onto the video today just to give a kind of insight into what it's been like working with me, because I first met Jo, we've just worked it out 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It
3
has.
amazing years though.
Wow, so much has happened in those 3 years. Goodness me. So, Jo, can you just share with me, share with us what happened, what was going on for you like 3 years ago when I first started mentoring you?
For sure. Well, I've been a coach for about 7 years, and so I had been qualified for a really long time, but I wanted to add something else into the mix. And so I first met you through you training me at London College of Style. So that was how you first started mentoring me, was in all things style and specifically colour. But since that point, you have just helped me so much to really build confidence. I think that is the main thing that I needed when I look back at who I was at that time when I first met you, and the first colour training that you did with me, just having that conversation about your big dreams and your goals. And I finally felt that there was someone that really understood business in the way that I understood it, and understood how to get me to the place that I wanted to be from a leadership perspective in myself, and help me to kind of embody that next level for myself. So that was when we first met. That's who I was back then. I needed the confidence building really, and the belief, and I needed someone to model for me how to lead in a really impactful way, which is what you did. And 3 years on, I'm there.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jo. It's kind of you to say that, and tell us where you are now, because boy, you're in a very different place, aren't you?
Yes. So I have just launched a rebrand basically. As I said, I've had my coaching business a long time, but I've just launched a rebrand, which is a company called Guts, Grit and Glory, which is, as you say, devised, the foundation of it is a coaching method that I've come up with, and I am working with clients using that method. And just, you know, I think for me, which is something you have helped me with literally for 3 years, is just that ability to keep going, to keep stepping forward, to keep stepping up, and yeah, just really embodying the leader that I know I need to be for the people that I'm working with. And so it's nice to have someone that is mentoring you in that way, that is leading the way. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm also have just secured a place in your first book. So first time author and published author for me, which is really exciting. And also hopefully a big move to LA towards the end of this year. So yeah, big things, big changes, and yeah, definitely different from where I was 3 years ago.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's such a joy to see my clients thrive and strive and achieve what I can see in them, which I really have with you, Jo. I totally have, and it's just been amazing, as well as the LA thing, which obviously just the icing on the cake, isn't it? The icing on the cake. So, and what's it been like working with me overall? If you could just share that with everyone.
Yeah, for sure. Well, as I said, like you, Jo, for me, have just been that, you know, mentor that has always encouraged me, always believed in me. And the best way that I can probably describe it is, just to your point, you've always held a vision for me that 3 years ago I couldn't necessarily see. Like, I felt it inside. I knew that I had the ability, the coaching ability. I had already had my business for a few years, but I knew I was ready for the next level, and I needed a mentor to really help pull out of me that next level. And that's what you did for me in such a inspiring and loving way. And you've always been someone over the last 3 years that has just had my back and just, you know, given me a push when I've needed it, and a big hug when I've needed it, and just has, you know, really guided me to keep moving forwards and keep going for my dreams, and as a result I'm achieving them. So
I'm getting goosebumps, honestly. Just to get all emotional. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jo, for sharing. It's been a total joy to mentor you, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this from Jo and I. Thank you.